Today, we'll discuss how you can obtain permanent residency in Japan. We have to show you how quite simple and how this can create numerous opportunities for those who wish to live here for an extended period. Starting talk about what is the permanent residency. Getting permanent residency in Japan is about more just living here. It means you really want to be a part of Japanese life and society. It shows you that you actually are really serious to making a life in Japan, joy in work, in social events, and culture. It's like to being welcomed as a real member of the Japanese community. Every permanent residency makes lives better here in Japan. It gives you a feeling to safety and being at home without the worry of a temporary residence status. In short, it's about making Japan your real new home and where you can make plans and build your future. There's a difference between permanent residence and naturalization. If you plan to live in Japan for an extended period or for your whole life, you mainly have two choices. Permanent residency, or called PR, or naturalization. With PR, you can live in Japan for a long time without becoming a Japanese citizen. You keep your own passport, but you can vote or to be in government office. But if you choose naturalization, you become a Japanese citizen. This lets you vote and has government jobs, but you must give up your passport from your home country. Japan doesn't allow having two citizenships, so you need to think very carefully what do you want if you want to live in Japan for a long period. Choosing to be a Japanese citizen means you also agree to follow all Japan's rules and ways. But today we only talk about permanent residence or PR. To get permanent residence in Japan, there are some main clear steps to follow. First of all, you have to live in Japan for a continuous period of time. This is not quite long, but it is necessary. Like in other countries, you have to obey the laws and have a good record. You also need money, enough money to live, or someone can support you financially. It's important to live well and be a positive part of the Japanese society. Doing these things helps you get closer to permanent residency. Also, I want to clear up some myth. You don't need absolutely to be rich to proceed to permanent residency, or it's not necessary to speak Japanese perfectly. You just need to lead a normal life, and you can even become a permanent resident without knowing Japanese. However, learning some Japanese is advisable, as living in Japan can be challenging with English only, as you know. There are many pathways to obtain the permanent residency, but the common ones are three. First one is the standard path. You must live in Japan at least for 10 years, which might seem long, but time flies, as you know. In those 10 years, you should work on things that Japan's value for at least 5 years. This can be jobs in engineering, instructor, humanities, or being married to a Japanese person, or someone with permanent residency in Japan. But there is another way, and this is a special Japanese point system. Japan has a special way for people who want to desire living here for a long period with very good skill to get the permanent residency really fast. They use a point system that check these skills. If you have a lot of points, you could get the residence permanency really, really faster. In Japan, there is a special title for highly talented people from other countries, not Japanese person. Call it high skilled professional or HSP. There are many, to qualify for this, you need to earn points based on your age, experience, salary, and language skill. There is many possible combinations, and you need to use this special high skilled professional point system, and you need at least 70 points to qualify. You can easily find out how many points do you have searching on the internet the name directly to the Immigration Bureau website, or you can scan the QR code on this slide. Being an HSP and highly skilled professional is really beneficial because it lets you bring your parents to Japan for childcare or hire household help. You also get benefits of tax, and you won't have to pay inheritance tax. But a major advantage of a high skilled professional resident status, it can fast track your way to living to permanent residency within just 1 or 3 years. But this is the most important thing and the best part. As a lesser known thing is that you can directly apply for permanent residency using this high skilled professional point system. This lets you get in an HSP resident status first and go straight from a work status like engineer or instructor, international services or humanities directly to permanent residency. Japan's Immigration Bureau and Japan society value all workers, regardless of their resident status. This is a very positive situation because, unlike many people think, Japan is welcoming and allows everyone to live here. This system also takes care of your family. When you apply for permanent residency, your spouse and children can apply with you, but they don't need your points. They need to use this special point system, but they must meet certain conditions. For example, they should have been married and lived in Japan for at least 3 years. This policy helps keep families stay together. And finally, it's very important for everyone who wants to proceed with permanent residency, including family members, to follow Japanese laws carefully. This means you should not break laws or traffic rules or forget to pay fines, health insurance or taxes or pension. This is a very important thing because the Immigration Bureau looks closely at the things when they check and decide on your permanent residency application. And talk about the application process. It's quite simple. First of all, gather your documents, and we always suggest it's very important to talk to immigration experts to make your application stronger. Make sure your documents tell your true story and be confident. Everyone is rooting for you. Then submit the application to the local Immigration Bureau. And the wait can be from 6 months till 1 year. See this time as an opportunity to hope and look forward to good things. Stay patient and always positive. And enjoy your life in Japan while you wait for the immigration, the final decision. If all goes well and the conditions are met, you will get your new residence card stating residence permanent. And what about the life after permanent residency? This new life gives you more freedom. It makes it easier to change jobs or start your own business. You can access to better loans, including easier credit options. And there is a simplified bureaucracy. There is less paperwork if you decide to something new in your life. For example, buying property, or getting married. Permanent residency is more than just a title in Japan. It helps you to live the life you want in Japan, and it shows you that you are accepted in the really Japanese life. So, in closing, thank you for attending today's seminar. I'm here in behalf of ACROSEED, an immigration lawyer's office, and within 30 years of experience, we're specialized in assisting foreigners with Japanese immigration matter. For more details, please scan the QR code and you will reach our website, or you can search on the internet the ACROSEED. Thank you very much and have a wonderful day.